How's it going, Jeremiahs? Welcome back to my channel, the #1 place for unbiased and independent content about Ranger keyboards and digital pianos. And in today's video, I will be telling you the difference between the 4 Casiotone keyboards that Casio has just launched a few weeks ago, so that you can use this information and make a better informed buying choice if you happen to be looking for a keyboard and want to pick one of these really value for money keyboards for yourself. And make sure you stay tuned to the end of this video, because I will tell you which of these 4 keyboards I personally prefer and which one is really value for money and which of these 4 is just not really worth the money. In the meantime, do take a minute to check out the description below, where I have a list of my recommended keyboards and digital pianos. First, let's talk about pricing, because that's the one that most people are sensitive to. And we have the CT-S100, which starts at $99 US, and for just $10 more, you get the CT-S200. And if you're willing to pay an extra $20, you will get CT-S300, which has a couple more features which I will cover later on. And the top of the line in these 4 models is the LK-S250, which has a key lighting system built into it. So all 4 models comes with 61 full-size standard keys, but only the LK-S250 has the key lighting system, which also works in tandem with the lesson feature, as well as working with the Cordana app that will light up when you play back MIDI files or the lesson function. So if you're looking for something where you can learn with a lesson function, the LK-S250 could be the most suitable one for you. Next, let's talk about polyphony. And all of these keyboards comes with 48 notes of polyphony, and the Casio CT-S100, being the cheapest of the lot, only comes with 32 notes of polyphony. While all of these 4 models comes in a standard black color, it is a pity for me though that the CT-S200 is the only model that is available in the very nice red color that you see behind me, and a white color, which I also like if you don't mind that it gets dirty pretty easily. Casio is marketing the Casiotone as a vibrant, easy to carry around, portable, fun, learning first keyboard. So I feel that it's a pity that we only get color choices on only one of the models out of the 4. And all of the keyboards on this range comes with 400 tones that you can play with, and the tones are really very decent for the price that you're paying for it. With prices just starting at $99 US, it is really decent. Don't expect sounds like that's comparable to the Roland Phantom or the Yamaha Genos, for example, then you are going to be disappointed. But the sounds are definitely very decent and very playable. However, the Casio CT-S100 comes with only 122 sounds instead of the 400 sounds found on the rest of the keyboards. Out of the 4 keyboards, only 2 are touch sensitive, and that is the top of the line LK-S250 and the CT-S300. The CT-S100 and CT-S200 are not touch sensitive. You know what I feel about touch sensitive keys, right? For people who have been following my channel and know how I feel about touch sensitive keys, is that in this day and age, frankly, all keyboards should have touch-sensitive keys. Touch-sensitive keys allows you to be more expressive with your instruments, and unfortunately the lower 2 models doesn't have touch-sensitive keys. So if you agree with me that in this day and age all keyboards should have touch-sensitive keys, smash that like button and leave a comment below. And to spice up your playing, the CT-S range comes with 77 built-in auto accompaniment rhythms. And these are really pretty well programmed, and the transition between these rhythms and the intro variations and the endings are actually very, very decent. However, the Casio CT-S100 only comes with 61 rhythms, being the entry-level model. And to tweak your sounds, your tones better, all the Casiotones comes with 10 reverb settings, except the CT-S100, which only comes with 4 reverb settings. And the top 3 models, the Casio CT-S200, 300, and the LK-S250 comes with the dance music mode. And what the dance music mode does is that it contains 50 drum patterns, DJ drum patterns, that you can use to mix and match, apply effects, and just learn how to structure a song and build up a climax of a song. But what is new in the Casiotone range is that there are now 12 brand new DJ voice samples that you can use to trigger along the DJ drum samples. And I can already foresee that a lot of the younger kids are gonna have a lot of fun with this feature. So the Casio CT-S100, being the smallest model out of this four, does not have the dance music mode. So basic features like key tuning, key transpose, as well as metronome and a songbook containing 60 songs you can play along with are found in all four of these models. And to help you to sustain your notes, all four models comes with panel sustain feature for you to make your sounds longer. However, only the top three models, the CT-S200, the CT-S300 and the LK-S250, comes with a jack, a pedal jack that you can plug in, an external sustain pedal for more precise and expressive sustain control. Let's spend a little time talking about the CT-S100. For me, the CT-S100 just has too much stripped away from it. There are three essential functions and features that are found in the higher end model that are just not found in the CT-S100. So the first thing is that of the Cordana app connectivity. You cannot connect the Cordana app to the CT-S100. And over time, the Cordana app is just being developed to include more features and functions, and the CT-S100 is not able to interface that app. The second feature that I find I use quite a lot and that is missing is the one-touch setting. So in a lot of scenarios, I have a song in my head, I would just pick a rhythm, for example, a Latin bossa nova, and using the one-touch setting, the keyboard would match a sound as well as a tone with the correct effects that is best suited for that rhythm, and that feature is not found on the CT-S100. In addition, the CT-S100 loses the very good LCD screen that is found on the higher end models. And I find that this LCD screen is a really good addition to the Casiotones, and it is a pity that it is not found on the CT-S100. But thankfully, all four models allow you to save one set of registration settings into the My Setup button. So what it does is that it saves your sounds and your rhythms into an easily, instantly recallable button, and you can just turn it on and play immediately. There's a headphone jack on all four models of the keyboard, which really should be granted these days. You know, nobody is going to question whether a keyboard is able to plug in headphone jack, because all keyboards should be able to do that. And in addition, you can run these keyboards off AA batteries as well as via an electrical socket with a power adapter. But do take note, the power adapter is not included and is sold separately. What I wish Casio would have done is to make this keyboard USB powered so that you can run it off a power bank, as this is what Yamaha is moving ahead with their upcoming PSS line of keyboards. Most people would just have a power bank with their mobile devices these days. And in fact, these days it's easier to find someone with a power bank than to find someone with a couple of AA batteries in their pockets. And I wish that that is the direction that Casio might want to consider going with their future updates. Now let's talk about the speaker system found on the Casiotones. From my experience doing the comprehensive review on the CT-S200 and also playing on the different models that was launched at Comex Singapore, I did a little 360 video of the launch. I will link it up here. The speaker system on the LK-S250 and the CT-S300 is actually pretty powerful compared to the CT-S200. I'm not sure what they did internally, but in terms of the equalization and sound tweaking, those two models, the LK-S250 and CT-S300, actually sounds clearer, more detailed, and has a little bit more warmth and oomph to the sound compared to the CT-S200 and 100. And if you want to play along with your favorite backing track by plugging in your mobile devices using an auxiliary in jack, all the top three models of the Casiotones have that option. The CT-S100 unfortunately doesn't have an auxiliary in jack for you to plug in your mobile phones to play back songs using the built-in speakers on these keyboards. And now for my final verdict. The Casio CT-S100, yes, it is cheap at $99 but frankly it's a little superfluous, because for just $10 more, you can go for the CT-S200, which has more rhythms, more sounds. It has an LCD screen you can connect to the Cordana app. There's an auxiliary in jack. You can connect a sustain pedal. Frankly, for $10 more, you know, it's a no-brainer. Just get the CT-S200 at the very, very bare minimum. And as a bonus, you also get color options as well. You've got the red and white in addition to the black. But I feel that, you know, the one that I will go for is the LK-S250. That is because at $109 for the CT-S200, all I need to do is add $50 to it and pay $159. I get touch-sensitive keys. In addition, I get lesson function. I may not need it, but someone else I pass this keyboard to can use that. There's also a key lighting system. If someone is trying to learn using the lighted keys on the keyboard, I can turn it off and no one would know that that has a key lighting system. In addition, we get more powerful speakers and a microphone input, and to me, that is worth the additional $50. So in the meantime, I hope that this video was useful, and if it was, make sure you smash the like button and leave a comment below to tell me what you think about this brand new Casiotone. Until the next time, see you.